Hey guys, I am not that good at vlogging or holding up the camera on my own. So we're gonna see how this goes. But basically, I wanted to show you a day in the life of my planner, like how I use my planner throughout the course of the day to give you some ideas on how you can possibly use yours more effectively if you don't feel like you use yours enough. I live by my calendar, I live by my planner, and I use it all the time. I use like a time blocking technique. If you haven't seen that video, I will show it. Put it up in here somewhere so that you can click on it. But basically, I just wanted to show you how I kind of use it throughout the course of the day and what I have planned for today. So let's go ahead. Okay, so this is my desk. If you have not seen, I don't think I've seen this for a while, but this is usually what's in all of my pictures, my calendar there, and my desk. And my purse lives on this little pink ottoman that I purchased from Hobby Lobby, and I usually just plop down my purse on here whenever I'm in here. There are certain things that I do in the morning before I pull out my planner. So like when I'm waking up, I'm getting dressed, I'll probably get the girls together, I bring them to school. All of that is before I actually open up my planner. But when I'm starting my day in my office, like a full day in my office where it's like my work day, then this comes out and it stays on my desk the entire day. Probably put you down for a second so I can take off the band and show you what's inside for today. Okay, so I have taken off the band, and of course I have my 2 pens that live at the top of the planner and my actual band. And here is my planner, and today is Friday, and this is a list of everything that I have to do for today. As far as my actual day, I will look and see what I have for today. I have to create some stickers for some orders, so we'll be doing that in the studio, which is actually this door here. So I have my office, which I kind of like work out of as far as the administrative side of my business. And then I have my actual studio where I do all of the works for my Etsy shop. It's where I create the stickers, create planners and journals and stuff like that. And the first thing that I'm gonna do is look at what I want to post on Instagram for next week. So I'm about to pull out my computer. So here is my Trello board, which is a board that I use to actually schedule out and plan everything that I need to do for the week as far as on YouTube. I also do keep a journal, like it's a bullet journal. This side, let me pull it. So whenever I'm like writing different stuff out, I will use my bullet journal. That's my main thing where I'm like writing out my scripts. As y'all can see, it's not neat at all. It started out neat. I can show you the beginning of it when I had an aspiration of being a very neat and scripted out bullet journaler. And then I realized by trying to be so neat, I was not like writing in it as much as I actually needed to. So then I gave up on the neatness and went for functionality, which is always what happens to me. I always like end up switching over in the middle of my bullet journaling process and go for function instead. And so that's where we kind of ended up. And I am loving it now because now I'm actually using it for how I need it to be used. So I will jot down notes and different things that I want to talk about in my actual journal. But when I'm planning out my videos and when they're going to get posted, I use my Trello board. So this is the actual board. And if you can switch the view to the calendar view, and you see how there are like a whole bunch of different videos of when I want different things to get posted. If y'all want an in-depth view of how I do this, then I can do that. So right now I'm about to start planning out what I'm doing for next week's videos and next week's setup. And then I will come back so I can check it off my planner and we can go from there. This is my updated Trello board, and that was the first thing that I needed to do on my planner list. So now I'm gonna go back to my planner and look and see, which I basically just did this. I've already done my sinking funds video. Oh, I do have to take some pictures for Instagram. So let's go ahead and take some pictures. Okay, so now I have taken my Instagram pictures. So now I'm going to probably clean up the office, and then we're gonna head into the studio and finish up some orders. So the first area I need to clean up is this actual desk. So I have 3 desks in my room. This is the one that I use for filming. This is the one that I use for all of my administrative work and all the different things that I need to plan out. And this is the one that I'll use to kind of like, I might do stickers on it or like plan out in my actual planner when I need like way more space. And this is the one that gets the most messy. I'm going to actually move some stuff. This is just my wallet. And now I'm just gonna clean all of this off and get it back in order. Okay, so a quick overview of the office now that it is back intact. As you can see, I have removed the bag that was on the floor. I've also cleaned off that desk and cleaned off this area over here, which was my main issue. And I also cleaned off my filming area. So now everything is back and ready. And I need to still clean off my planner cart, like actually go through it and go through the stickers and stuff, but that is another problem for another day. It's not happening today. I can go to my planner and check off cleaning the office because that is done. So now I'm just gonna try and get some orders done before I have my podcast interview at 12. What time is it? It's 9:20, so we're still doing pretty good on time. So now I'm this stuff done, which means we are moving into the studio. So when I come into my studio, I am usually set up here. I have like a chair here, and then this entire countertop that goes all the way down. This was my second screen, but it actually just went out, so I need to purchase another one, and I'm very sad about it. My laptop, which is connected to my Cricut, and my printers over here. I have this table here, which is has the printouts for the orders for the budget planner that I need to put together and actually ship off. Basically how I am using it now, and usually when I come in here, I bring my planner with me. I set it right next to me along with my computer, and then I am just looking at it to see what I need to do and just printing out stuff from here. So that's what we're about to do now and get started on some orders. Okay, so this is how the first order came out. I basically had to do some labels for an event, and this is what I came up with. I am creating 20 labels, and they are currently running on the Cricut machine, and I also have my printer running at the end. And so this one will be done within the next maybe like 5 to 10 minutes, and I can check it off my planner. It's almost 11 o'clock, and I have finished cutting out the labels for All Access. So I have cut them out and have them ready. I've also finished this order, the budget book, along with some stickers that I am sending with it. The next thing that I'm working on is a journal, in which it's just going to be a blank journal, a custom journal for someone. It's for another event that's going to be tomorrow. And then I'm probably going to stop working in the studio so that I could get ready for my podcast interview. Okay, I am back in my office. Trying to get ready because I have a podcast interview that is about to start. Scheduled for about 10 minutes from now. Can you hear me? Can't hear you. Let's see.
Can't?
Okay, now I can. Now I can.
Okay.
Great. Okay, so the podcast interview is now done. Whew. I feel like so much has happened, but it's only like 12 o'clock. I still have so much of the day left. But let's go ahead and get to it. Let's see what's next on my calendar. I have to do a Patreon kit for my November Patreons, and then I have an event later on tonight. Okay, so it's 12:30 and I am taking a little break and watching Erin on Demand. I just absolutely love her YouTube channel. Watching that. I also have my laminator running on the side. I am still kind of working, printing out some stuff, but I'm taking a small break and I'm gonna just eat something really quick and then we'll get back to studio work. Okay, so I'm done with my studio work for today. I'm going to turn the camera around so I can show you exactly what I actually got done. The first thing that I did is the budget planner. This order is going to go out today. I just need some shipping supplies, so I'm going to have to run to Office Depot. This is another journal that I created. The event is tomorrow, so I'm going to get some tissue and put it in this box so that it can be nice and pretty. I created these labels, and so I ended up having to create 30 of them. So I have them all packaged up and ready to go for an event for tonight. So now I'm going to head out. I am going to Office Depot to pick up some supplies, to get some ink and some stuff that I need for the shop. And then I think that's gonna be about it as far as the day. I still have to do my Patreon kit, but I'm probably not gonna do that until later tonight. I do have another business event that I have to go to. Today was a jam-packed day, but that's later on. So I don't believe I'm going to bring my camera with me. So I'm gonna turn the camera around real quick so that y'all can get a quick glimpse at my planner. And then that will probably be it. So here is how I did for today. My sinking funds was posted, did my Instagram schedule. You also saw me do my YouTube schedule. I did some work in the studio. I also cleaned the office. I did my podcast interview and I worked on my Patreon kit. I'm not finished with my Patreon kit, but I am going to finish it by the end of the day. I have an event tonight, and I also have to jump on a conference call that just kind of happened throughout the course of the day. So I just told them that I would be able to do that later on today. So guys, if you like these type of videos where we kind of go through my planner and it's like a day in the life, y'all let me know in the comments below. I can definitely do more, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye guys.